Welcome back to the Go Home Show SmackDown Graded. You just want to get right into it, John? Because
How are we?
I have one word to describe tonight's show.
Go ahead. What is it?
Okay.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
It was what it was.
I don't know, man.
A lot of hype.
We'll obviously get to the main event eventually, but just to start off with that being the main point of the show, Cody Randy to me was like long-term booking that wasn't supposed to be this year.
Correct.
That like got thrown together.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because, Cody finishes the story. You have Randy right there eyeing the title. That was 2 WrestleManias ago now. Right. And that's where it all started. People were like, oh, we're here for this. Randy's going to crack. He's going to snap one day. We don't get a snap. We get just old-timer Randy doing it the old-fashioned way. And then Cody miraculously getting in there at the last second.
Yeah. It makes no sense.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was something that was definitely on the horizon that we've just sped quickly to. Maybe to me, it should have happened like 2 more Manias from now. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Before we get into it, notes, but go ahead.
Before we get into it, someone commented on our recent story because I keep scratching my nose. Not story, short that we put on YouTube that I should lay off the cocaine. So just an update. Don't do drugs, kids. They're not cool. Yeah, but if there was a cool drug, cocaine would be it. And besides that, it's not nearly as cool as that. I sleep with a CPAP machine, and my nose gets irritated sometimes because
my nose is dry. Don't make fun of me.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel that.
Your boy sleeps with a CPAP machine, and it's a nasal pillow, and it goes like this, and it gets irritated sometimes. So
I have a really bad habit of touching my face, so
I'm too much of a wuss to do drugs. So you should ask John about that. We have a whole podcast, a story about an edible that may or may not see the light of day. Anyways, let's get into the show, John.
Yeah, I mean, super hot crowd. I thought based on this crowd's energy at the start of the show that we were in for a really good SmackDown.
I think it was a fun SmackDown. I was entertained. But also was let down.
I could tell you the exact moment that I stopped being entertained, but anyway, we can get to that when it starts.
But yeah, do you want to start with your? I figured you probably have the main points. I have a few little things that we picked up along the way. So let's start with you.
So yeah, I mean, just from the Randy segment at the start of the show, I just have like a few quick notes. I mean, obviously the crowd was super hot. I like this version of Randy Orton. He comes off as not super cocky, but like at the same time, he's the grizzled vet, but he's the grizzled vet who's still sort of in his prime, which I like. Mm-hmm. Like if you gave him another title run, yeah, that makes sense. Like I don't bat an eye at that. I'm cool with it, you know?
You think Randy wins a Mania, right?
I would, in a perfect world, I do, yes.
I think it'd be crazy for him not to. Like, Cody's just going to walk out another WrestleMania?
Right. Like, yeah, 100%.
I mean, I guess he lost to Cena. But like, or no, I guess I think going to have him lose in another Mania. 41's a blur.
he beat Joe Hendry in Vegas last year.
Randy did, yeah.
Randy, yeah.
But Cody lost to Cena.
Cody did lose to Cena, yeah.
Cody's gonna lose again at Mania,
which is okay.
It is.
He's a white meat babyface. He doesn't need to.
Yeah,
he needs the carrot. He needs to chase.
Although I was surprised how much they were behind him tonight.
The crowd,
yeah,
super over.
Yeah,
super.
Anyways, yeah, my favorite part of this segment was the unveiling of Trick's new little entrance. That apparently Bobby Roode is pissed off for.
Bro, Triple H just shits all over Bobby Roode's entire fucking WWE career in 2 sentences.
Oh, Bobby's gonna be pissed.
No, he goes, yeah, Bobby's was corny, but you have the superstar version. Bro, if I was Bobby Roode.
Get that part.
You didn't see that part?
No.
Bro, if I was Bobby Roode, I would be so mad.
What
Because
did
I
you
think
say?
Bobby Roode had one of the best entrances, period.
Oh, dude, peak. Him and Shinsuke both at that time. I was
Yeah.
like, every time their music hit, I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, it was good. Yeah, but they really are putting a lot of stocks in Trick. Like,
Yeah, they
he
are.
came out guns blazing from NXT. It feels like, Triple H has figured out for the most part this NXT thing.
Yeah,
For the men. For the men.
I'm definitely I like Trick Williams. I just don't want them to strap the rocket to his back too early. And then what happens is he's not where he's supposed to be, like, in the moment he's supposed to be it, if that makes sense. And then because of that, he's like one of Andy's toys that gets pushed to the side and doesn't get used, if that
Mm,
makes sense.
got you. Kind of like Jay.
Yes, kinda like Jay. And then you end up in this, like, weird position where, like, when there's nothing going on, you could get past the ball. And if you get past the ball, you're expected to play, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he would do it, but you never know. You never
Yeah.
know. Um, Looking
Beautiful
back,
RKO. Beautiful RKO.
yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah. Um, and then what do you got next?
After that was the next segment was the Carmelo Hayes US Championship Open Challenge.
Yeah,
Son of
so
Dr. Wagner Jr.
I
Huge.
really wanted this to be Danhausen.
Oh, did you really?
I did. I like that I like what he did later, obviously. But um yeah, first I said, oh, maybe Joe Hendry. We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh no, maybe Danhausen, like just a little goofy segment. Um, but yeah, this is someone I know nothing about.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't even
I have
remember
some
seeing him in
stats for
AAA
you.
when I watched the 2 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's definitely good. Son of Dr. Wagner Jr., Dr. Wagner Jr., legendary lucha. Obviously, Dr. Wagner, legendary lucha. I did read something earlier today, which kind of stuck out to me, that WWE is looking to exclusively sign more of the AAA talent to WWE deals, because the only
Okay.
one right now who is signed directly to WWE is Vikingo. And what this
Mhm.
will do is obviously open them up to being on the main roster more, getting working visas, being in the United States more, um, yada yada yada. But for those that don't know, like right now, uh, he's their Latin American champion. He's a one-time GHC heavyweight champion. He's a GHC national heavyweight champion former, and a two-time former GHC tag team champion with Rene Dupree from La Resistance. Okay.
As
So,
in,
as in, like, from back in the day, La Resistance. Rene Dupree, the youngest tag team champion of all time. Yeah. Yep. I thought that was a fun little factoid. But yeah, I don't know. I like this match. I think
no relation to Maxine.
no, none, zero, zilch. Fun match. I thought it highlighted son of Dr. Wagner Jr. very well. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. My girlfriend didn't like it. She was like, I don't know, this guy. I don't know if this guy's good to me. And I was like, hey,
Okay.
feel free.
Mhm.
One thing though is like when, or maybe this conversation started outside our realm, but
What's up?
I feel like Carmel's getting to the point where he can have a good match with anyone.
I
Truthfully,
believe so. Yeah, I mean, I have really good notes here for him. I all of a sudden I'm just very behind him. I don't know what's kind of changed. I loved
he's
that
a
first
very
48.
good
That
he's a
first
very
48 move
good
is really nice.
yeah. He's just he's just a solid technical wrestler. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just like everything flows naturally. The way he moves and sells is believable. The way he sets up guys, I can see it, but like it's not obvious. Like I feel like if it wasn't me, people would be like, "Oh, that was awesome!" Like, and I was like, "Oh yeah, well, like you can see he
Right.
was setting that up, but like he does it so seamlessly
Mhm.
that I really think he's one of those guys at this point that yeah, you can throw out there with anyone, and even if they're slow, they're big, they're small, whatever, he's gonna put on a good match. Like, um, so love that for him. Yeah,
I like the pose at the end of the match that they did, both of them holding up their titles, because
yeah,
to me, that's showing WWE's audience that the Latin American Championship is on that level with the United States
US.
Championship,
Yep.
which I really liked. And then we went into that backstage segment between Dragonov, Kit Williams, and why don't I have the
Kit
third person
Williams.
written down? Not Kit
Kit
Williams.
Wilson.
Yeah, Kit Wilson.
Toxic.
Yeah, whatever his name is. I
How
don't know.
dare you forget? It's because you're toxic. That's why you forgot his name.
Absolutely. I think Dragonov needs a heater really bad.
Me
That's
and
my thing.
me and my girlfriend
Go ahead.
both at the same time as Kit came onto the scene or on the screen. We're both like, "Yay!"
My wife turned around and goes, "What's with his pearl necklace?" And then I popped.
Your wife would say that.
Yeah. So,
anyways,
that's my notes for that. That is literally my notes for that whole entire bit.
Yeah.
Kit versus Dragonov was Kit versus Dragonov. Women's tag team celebration. It was what it was. I mean, Irresistible Force. I don't care. I don't like the name. I will say that Nia Jax looks amazing. And I do have written here that my wife said that they all look like they're getting dressed to go to different events. Like none of them look like they were going to the same thing.
That's funny.
I'm like, why did Charlotte need to come out in that robe?
Yeah, like her WrestleMania freaking like, what are you doing?
Dude, she gets to the bottom of the ramp and she realizes it. Like there's a part of her brain that clicks on and you see her toss the fucking thing to the floor and she's like, why do I have this on?
Yeah. There was they got a new entrance song, everything.
They
music
did,
was
right?
music was super generic.
Yeah.
Like just generic rap. Like
was it because I thought I heard the opening of Charlotte's regular like sympathy.
No, I'm talking about the Irresistible Forces.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. No.
Again, I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, they got the Irresistible Forces logo. They got the little title at the bottom. They got the music. But yeah, the music was just like I was like, it's once again a song where like when it hits, you have no idea which person it is.
That's every song in wrestling right now. There's no iconic music in wrestling, really.
What?
No, I mean, I'm sorry, I take that back. There is.
Like Tricks is, you know exactly who's.
But what I'm saying is, back in the day, it didn't matter from top of the card, bottom of the card. You knew as soon as the opening of that song hit who the fuck was coming out.
True. But
whether if it was the headbangers, the oddities, like it didn't make a difference. Puff Bagwell, like you just knew. You knew who was coming out.
Yeah, MVP.
MVP, yeah, I went a little further back than you did, but yes, MVP.
You did go further back.
I did. I took it to a place that there you go.
Yeah, and the other part of this was I want to talk about was this may be a hot take, but I don't think it is. I think that the pairing of Charlotte and Alexa Bliss is the smartest women's decision that the WWE has made in like the last year and a half or year.
I agree.
Like Bliss is probably the best woman on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to think of like someone who's on her equal level, but like maybe Becky at her best, but Becky isn't always at her best. Alexa, anytime she's on the mic, anytime she's backstage, I buy it. I think it's real. She's funny. She's sarcastic. She can be sweet. She can be mean. Like one of the best. And then Charlotte in a I'm Charlotte role and being able to mix with her has just made her so much more enjoyable.
Yeah.
And it's shown in how like she went from being pretty much like booed and outcast to like being cheered and adored, you know?
Well, 'cause it humanized her character.
Yeah.
She made herself off to be too big, but yeah.
Yeah. So wanted to touch on that. And then also there's a really funny spot where I don't know if you heard and saw this, but Alexa dropped the mic. Alexa Bliss, as she got to the bottom of the ring before they got in the ring, she dropped it. So you heard like a bum bum bum, like from the mic dropping. And then she's on the ring and she's like motioning to the camera guy, like, grab the mic, pass me the mic. And then the camera angle cuts to that camera guy. So she goes to the thing.
No
she's
way.
Like, give me the mic.
Wait, how did I not see this?
You might have dismissed it, but I thought it was so funny.
That's great. I need to see footage of that. I'm pissed that I didn't see that.
They did hand her the mic though. So it took a little bit. She could see like the anxiety on her face, like, give me the mic.
I do feel like the production, like that small little production shit from WWE has been like a miss lately. Like, I feel like the last 3 weeks between SmackDown and Raw, like the microphones have sounded like garbage. There was that one Raw where I
Yeah,
texted
you
you and I
said
was like,
that.
we've had indie shows that sound better than what this sounds like right now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't
I don't know
know.
what it's been. For Raw, I will say I think I know what it is. I don't know if you noticed, but they stopped using a square flag, mic flag on Raw. It's now circular. So I
Mm,
feel like when they throw the microphone, which you should never really throw a microphone anyway, but when they throw the microphone, it doesn't just like land. It lands and it rolls. But like a SmackDown one it still has like flat edges on it. You
yeah,
follow what I'm saying? And you throw a microphone enough times, it's gonna start cracking. It doesn't make a difference. I don't care if
yeah,
it's
maybe.
WWE, Led Zeppelin, or fucking in a podcast in someone's basement.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The other note I had on this was that I'm a big fan of Kiana James. I
Yeah,
think she's
I
coming into
feel
her own.
like Kiana James and I feel like Julia are lost in the shuffle. I feel
Julia
because
definitely,
Julia's
but
such a great wrestler with such a great look, and I just don't understand,
she
like,
is.
why we have not seen her versus Charlotte headlining a Mania already.
Yeah. Um, I mean, I think they tried to obviously give Kiana her as like a manager type role, but it almost feels like now Kiana's coming into her own more than the manager. So like she's not really being a good manager because she's getting herself too much over, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
100%.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of drawn the focus away, which I mean, now that they're pushing them in the tag team, I guess that makes sense. They wanted you to care about both of them.
Yeah.
Um, but I thought they were gonna win this match because like Charlotte and Alexa just had the titles.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah,
thought,
I also found it very strange that they won.
yeah, I was like, oh, okay, we're just running it back.
We're
Sure.
just doing it all again. Just
Which once again at the top of the
call it
show.
back.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Eh.
But hey,
Still.
we got something to look forward to. Jelly Roll's back next week.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I love Jelly Roll, but still. I love Jelly Roll. This took us right. I feel like my notes are a little skewed. Did this take us right into the Rhea Jade promo? Like, did they go women's match,
No,
commercial
no, no.
break, and then
You're a little behind. I
I
got
am
you.
right?
So we got the Sammy backstage segment with Drew. Or no,
Right.
with Cody, sorry. And Cody was like, Sammy was
Oh,
basically like,
yes.
oh,
That's what I was
this
missing.
is
Yeah.
crazy. You get a title shot. And Cody was like, is it?
Is
Is
it?
it Sammy?
Is it that crazy?
And then they just keep. I think that I'm with how it turned out tonight in the main event. I imagine you were right like 2 weeks ago or last week of like they're just dribbling Sammy in now because he's going to be a
Yep.
long build into next
Yep.
Mania.
Yep.
It's just weird to me. Like, do you need to do it before this Mania and just like add confusion, or is he going to have some sort of involvement in Mania? Because like tonight, the message was like, with him and Randy at 1.2 was like, you gotta sometimes be selfish,
Right.
and then Sammy being like, you know what it felt to me, and I know this is completely not going to ever happen. It felt Crossy to me. Like, remember how Cross used to
Oh,
have the whole
Killer
thing
Cross.
about Sammy being like
Yeah.
having this two-sided kind of.
Yes.
It felt like that storyline continued, but
Mm-hmm.
without Cross, obviously.
Yeah.
And I don't see them bringing him back. So,
I wish they would. I really wish they would. They could do so much with Cross.
but yeah, then that took us into the tag team turmoil.
Yeah,
Which, hey, Motor City, they're still alive.
Yeah, half this tag team roster, I guess. I forgot about all of them. I don't know. I feel like this is such a cop out. Like the fact that they did double tag team bullshit really bothers me. I, I hate when a whole show is dedicated to tag team wrestling because it just goes to show me that they just didn't care about the booking. I don't know. No, I hate
Yeah.
saying that because like my buddy texted me earlier and was like, "You're really shitting on how they book," and I'm just like, it's not that I'm shitting on how they book. It's just
They're
there's a lot
booking
of things-
shitty.
They're booking shitty. Like, I'm just telling the truth.
I don't know.
I ain't a liar.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't
we've
know.
started this podcast in a weird time. Like, this is
Yeah.
not, I think someone commented, like, they were like, I think we're spoiled from 2 years ago. But it's like, yes, but like tonight to me is an example of we are just under a month away from Mania.
Right.
No, just over. Sorry. Just over a month,
Say
right?
the 6th.
Like
Yeah, we're
April
just
12th
over
or
a month.
something like that?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, just over a month. At this point, I feel like the television should be like unmissable.
Hit after hit after hit after hit.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
and tonight, like, felt like it was building to something intense and just kind of had your run of the mill shenanigans. Like,
Well, or like I felt like
Jacob grabbed a chair.
Yeah.
Like, we'll get to that, but still, like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
that's
but
it?
yeah, just quickly, like I feel the same way. Like I feel like I should have walked away from this SmackDown feeling like, okay, maybe they're building to something more. Like maybe next week is the week where they just finally light the dynamite stick. But I don't
Yeah.
know.
One of the best things was actually the end of this Turmoil match. Damian Priest and R-Truth as a pairing. Love.
Bro.
Fantastic.
R-Truth bald is just something that I don't think I'm ever gonna get past.
Oh, you mean Ron Cena, Steve Austin?
Yep. Yep. I just have no words. Like
I've always loved, since the Judgment Day stuff, I've always loved Damian and R-Truth, like on camera, basically R-Truth being R-Truth and Damian just trying to hold all sense of like masculinity intact
absolutely.
before he cracks.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like, I'm Damian Priest. And then he's like,
No, don't make me laugh.
And hey, this is the only match we've had yet where someone's been in the match where our co-host, John Rapino, has wrestled in real life.
True. Yeah. That was right.
One
Me
time.
and Joe Gacy, one time, many moons ago. Long time ago for Outlaw Wrestling. In a brewery. On a night just like this.
And look at him now.
Look at him now. Look at him now. I feel like I had such a big part in that. Not
That's
at
good.
all.
That's good booking.
Yeah.
That's a good booking.
That is purely right place, right time. Something cool I get to talk about on a podcast. But yeah, I was happy to see the match end. And the tag team turmoils in the middle of a SmackDown for absolutely no reason mean absolutely nothing to me. It's just not my thing. I gave it a C because I was feeling generous.
Oh yeah, we haven't graded anything.
That's because there was nothing worth. No, I was gonna bring that up. That's because there was nothing worth grading. This is the first thing that has another grade in my notes.
True. Yeah, I would have gave this also a C. I'll give it a B- just because I love Truth and Priest, and I'm happy they won.
But again, this didn't drive anything for me.
No, it was
right because there was no stakes, right?
No, I mean, well, it's for the.
Was it for the number one contendership for the tag? Oh, it was okay.
Yeah. So like they're who? Oh, they're MFTs, right? They're the champs again. Yeah.
Yes.
So MFTs versus Damian and Truth, but. And I give them the champions. But then this is when we got the next Sami backstage with Randy, I think this time.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, I literally wrote, Sami's definitely getting involved. Based on how Randy was like, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Okay. When? I don't know. And then
I guess at Mania.
We'll see. Unless there's something within the next few weeks, but I have no idea. This is the thing. It's like, I truly have no idea, but it's not in like I have no idea. I can't wait to see what they do. You know what I mean?
Well, in my opinion, it's just like, okay, you have 6 weeks, maybe, right? Something like that, until Mania. Like, when is there a point where Sami Zayn is going to double cross Cody where it's going to mean something, right?
Yeah.
So unless you're just leaving these little breadcrumbs now, somehow Sami comes out during Mania, crosses Cody, all of a sudden Sammy's the fucking bad guy now for the rest of the year, somehow leads to him getting the title in Saudi.
Mm-hmm.
And keeping him on and off television, like keep him off television long enough where he's still fresh and he's not going to get hurt, because you need to make him last till next year.
Yeah. This then brings us into Rhea and Jade.
What an interesting, I don't know.
Rhea 1, Jade 0.
Yeah.
For sure.
Jade's promo really was like, anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah.
And then I wrote, literally, Rhea looks absolutely jacked. Literally, that's in my notes. And then after that, after that, they both go on to say how Jade looks so much more, like, so much better than Rhea, and I'm just sitting
Well,
there and I'm like, I mean, I don't know.
see, the one thing that I didn't get was like, if I think of one thing that Rhea has over almost any other women, including like Jordan Grace, is her shoulders. They're massive.
Yeah.
And she says to Jade, your
May
shoulders might be bigger than mine.
Right,
No,
and
they're not.
no,
They're not even
exactly.
close. They're
Nope.
like a small a baseball versus a softball.
Yeah.
Like, what do you talk? Like,
100%.
pick a realistic promo body part.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Like biceps, yeah. I think Jade's got her beat on the arms,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the like
So
she
I
literally
really
chose
thought that
one.
Rhea was going to like be like, I really thought that this was going to a tongue in cheek, like, oh yeah, everything is bigger on me. Like, yeah, you even have like a dick that's bigger than mine. Like, that's where I thought that she was going with this promo. I know that sounds weird, but it made sense in the when I was watching it, I really was like, oh, is she about to land her plane on the fat, like calling her a man? I don't know. That's where I thought she was going to land her plane. Don't ask me why. But anyway, yeah, I just didn't understand why Rhea was saying the things that she was saying. Didn't make sense to me.
I mean, I thought Rhea definitely won just based on like how she sounds during a promo. I said this to my girlfriend. I'm like, Rhea just like sounds like her and believable. Like it's just
Yeah.
like I'm a badass. Like what it is, what it is. Where
Right.
Jade has this like kind of sing-songy still vibe to her, where she's still like trying to cut a promo, you know?
So like, yeah,
There's people on the roster that have like that
the
Roman flow.
cadence of, yeah, I know what
Right,
you're talking
where they're
about.
just
Yeah.
like they're kind of themselves, but at the same times it's believable as like
Mhm.
a character, right?
Yeah.
Whereas you have some people who like, oh, they're like they know this is wrestling, they're trying to cut their best promo, and I can tell they're trying to cut their best promo, you
Right.
know? And hey, and when people are like, you think you can do better? No, but with as much training as Jade has gotten, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, we've gotten basically the same promos from her for the past 6 months of her like barely ever defended title reign, which is not her fault, obviously. But
Mm-mm.
for your women's champion, I just feel like it's been meh. And so
Yeah, and
this,
I have that written down. I said I feel like on paper this feud was way better than we're actually getting once it's in real life. Like
yeah,
if you write down on paper Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill at WrestleMania for a title, holy shit, that sounds amazing.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
yeah. And then the one part that, I didn't feel like Jade had any major like weird parts, but when Rhea said like, "Oh, your hands are even bigger than mine,"
That's why I thought she was landing on a and your dick is bigger than mine. Anyway,
no, so
that's 2 times now
dude,
I've
no,
said
no,
this on.
you're the funny thing about what you're saying is I think my girlfriend at one point actually said to like, "Oh, I thought she was like gonna call her a man," or like
That's see, that's what I'm saying.
making a joke that she's manly.
Yes, that's what I meant. Like
I
the
literally think
whole
that happened.
promo was
Yeah.
tongue in cheek about that, and I thought she was gonna end on a tongue in cheek, and your dick is bigger than mine.
Yeah. But we all know Rhea's would be bigger.
Oh yeah, massive. Poor Buddy Murphy. Anyway,
And then we got probably one of my oh no, before that, we had
depressed
Uncle
Johnny Gargano.
no, we had Bo Dallas promo,
Oh yeah,
which
they're just so
big
uneventful for me at this point.
yeah, I've been a big fan of the Wyatt Six since they debuted, but it's been up and down booking for sure. I went to their haunted house in Universal Studios. Was super cool experience. Scared the shit out of me. Highly recommend if it ever comes back. But we need Bo Dallas in the ring, like as Bo Dallas, like or at least cutting promos as Bo Dallas. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
he always comes out the ring and cuts promos in Uncle Howdy, and I think that that's been established now as like that's who he is, and when we know, so like I feel. Oh, sorry, I'm
There you
muting
are.
my mic. I feel like this should have been a moment that we're building to him like unmasking in some sort of big moment. You know what I mean? Like in a match versus the MFTs eventually,
Yeah,
he's getting beat down. How he overcomes it is like unmasking to be Bo Dallas and then like cuts a fire promo after in his victory. Like,
as Bo Dallas.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I
Like
agree. There needs to be
as
more of
Bray
a
Wyatt-esque Bo Dallas.
There needs to be more of a schizophrenic split personality thing. Like, I
Yeah.
feel obviously, like, there is, obviously, that's what the gimmick is, but, like, I feel like it's not highlighted enough, and I'm just tired of watching Bo Dallas cut Bray Wyatt voiced promos. Like, I'm just tired of him sounding like Bray. I just feel like,
R.I.P.
yeah, obvious, yes, RIP, but, like, I just feel like we're past this now, and it didn't come to a head quick enough for me to be like, "Okay, he could get away with doing this now for the rest of his career." Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I think we've literally got him in the ring as Bo Dallas one time
Right.
since they've returned.
Mhm.
Like that, I feel like there's an obvious, awesome, like emotional, cool moment where you work him up to unmasking in the ring, winning as Bo Dallas, having some sick ass promos afterwards, as
Yeah.
like as the family, like there's the family, go back to the family, right, and then
Right.
have the Wyatt Six is like, hey, when we need to fuck you up, we're gonna come out as the Wyatt Six, like almost like the demon, you know what I mean? Like put the masks aside for now,
Yeah.
but then like build up to a moment where they need to bring him back. That's the way I could see it being
But
really
just
cool.
him. You're saying just him, right?
But just him first for sure. But I mean, like,
Like, you want Dexter Lumis to come out one week as old Dexter Lumis, and then another week come out as, like,
no.
this.
I'm literally talking about who they are now, just without the masks.
Got it.
Like,
Okay.
well, like, so the other people take off their masks, but they've never cut a promo without them, really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you.
But like, yeah, I mean, like a different character build between like mask them and
Mhm.
unmask them.
Understood.
Yeah. Not like regular.
Right.
Like, oh, what? Who?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. But yes, then we moved on to probably one of my favorite segments of the night. We get depressed Gargano, who's been laying around for the past few weeks.
I'm
And
over it.
I mistaken earlier. I said that I wanted it to be Danhausen for the Carmelo. I wanted Danhausen for this. So I thought him cursing a just recently depressed Gargano would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
But I audibly screamed, "Oh no," when I heard Ova's music
Ova's
hit.
music?
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, we're getting a squash."
I
I
was
was
like,
like, "Here comes
"Oh
the squash."
no,
Yeah.
no," because I was like, "Yeah,
Um,
Johnny Wrestling, let's go." Oh no, never mind.
yeah, I'm over the depressed Johnny stuff, but, friend of the show, Mikey the Professor, also enlightened me that Oba is the first NIL signee since WWE dropped their NIL program to get called up to the main roster.
Hmm.
So, interesting factoid there, and now he's gonna get a Mania match with Lesnar. It's good.
This year?
Yeah, I think that's what we're building to.
We haven't seen Brock since he said who's gonna face me.
Right. I do. I think that's the Mania match. Like, if they could squeeze 15 minutes of basically what we just saw in that match and have that be a back and forth between Brock and Oba, yeah, I think you'll have a decent, passable, fun match. I don't think Oba wins, but
Oh, I think Oba shouldn't lose for like what was Goldberg's streak?
175 or something like that. It used to just change weekly. It'd be like 100 one week and it'd be like 147 the week after.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think he should beat that.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think it should,
technically they had Asuka beat that. So that was an NXT storyline that Bill Goldberg was very mad at. So Asuka originally had an undefeated streak,
no, I
and they
remember
said that,
her, and
yeah,
then
and they
Charlotte
said that
broke it.
she broke Goldberg's streak, even though Goldberg's streak is just like never a solidified number. But yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Have him beat both of them.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%.
No, I don't want to see him lose. Why would he lose?
No,
Clean?
there's no
No
reason
reason.
for him to lose.
No,
No,
he's
there's not.
killing everybody. Um and then
Then we had the Danhausen.
yeah, and
The
Miz.
Danhausen. Bro, Miz and Danhausen is going to be the best buddy cop film of all time. Like, if they run with this week after week, it's gonna be gold. Like, the gold that we used to get with R-Truth and The Miz is not even gonna touch Danhausen Miz, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I laughed a few times at this one too. It wasn't as
Danhausen is the
memorable
future.
as last week, but it was still funny.
Right.
Um,
I know I saw a couple of people saying, "Oh, I hope that Danhausen like curses, like is the reason that like whatever Drew walks out champion or Cody walks out champion." I didn't want Danhausen to have anything to do with that main event.
no, it's way throw him in a
Way too
main
big.
like
Way
yeah,
too big.
yeah. And
Way, way,
like
way
you
too
can't
big.
mix the seriousness of like Drew and Cody with like
Nah. Nah, I curse you. He's a walking Simpsons character. I think that's what I love the most. He really is. He's like Mo.
I love how this time with the curse he was like
Yeah.
like he did like
Like a little bewitched move, and he
yeah.
should have made his nose wiggle at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then
I think that's gonna be fantastic.
the main event.
Great video package. I love a good video package,
Yeah, that's
especially
true.
for no reason. Like, this is
Yeah,
a
just
throwaway
SmackDown.
title reign. Like, we didn't need a fucking video package for this.
Yeah. Well, that's why you didn't get a really good song.
Right. 100%. We weren't
Yeah.
gonna pay we weren't gonna pay for songs.
We're not gonna pay early 2000s rock band
No.
for a song
Nope.
to put over this promo package.
No divorce
But
dad
we will
music for
give
this.
you, just in case you forgot, our fantastic storytelling up to this moment.
The last
That's
4
what it was.
weeks.
It was just a flex of like, see? Huh?
See? Huh?
Huh?
We could do a storyline.
Yeah. So it's weird. Do you think it's weird that they're just using the like cage dropping sound now to like add build to like any kind of bigger than fight?
What do you mean?
The dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun
yeah.
dun. Like they started doing that with Cody, I think, first, like building up to like match segments.
Yeah, that's just to build the hype.
I know, but like I don't think that's been done before, right?
No, I don't think it's been done before either. Now that you actually said it, now I'm gonna have to go back and watch because I don't know if I picked up on it.
Yeah, so it's happened many times before tonight, specifically usually with Cody. Like I think it happened when he was that moment when he
Like before they show the match graphic? Or like literally as before they're coming out?
no, like when Cody's like Drew's putting on his gloves, Cody's in the walkway, dun 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 dun, like, and then they build to like Cody's entrance.
Okay.
But they use the cage dropping music
Yeah.
to like build some suspense.
Right.
And I realized that they do it in these moments where like it just feels like
To make it bigger.
yeah, which I
Yeah, I
mean
like
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah, I like that.
But now I notice it, you know?
Yeah.
At least we didn't get the mask. If we got mask Cody, I was like, well, it's a wrap.
Yeah, bro, honestly, there was a piece of me that I thought we were gonna get like custom attire Cody, like he was gonna take this to like a new extreme, like, but it's just a Friday night SmackDown, boys and girls. I don't know what everyone really was thinking was gonna happen here. Like,
Yeah.
at what point
I mean,
I
we
thought
got
Drew was gonna get color, and then I was like, nah, this is throwaway SmackDown. No one's getting color tonight.
yeah.
Cody, white meat babyface, biggest fucking guy in the company. Even if they wanted him to get booed, I really don't think Cody would get booed on a consistent basis. And then the only other real big note that I have for this is, and I've said it multiple times, is just like they're going back to the well too much. And as far as like Drew is being used way too much as a transitional champion when he should, in fact, have a longer run. Like he really should have significant runs going right now. And it's a shame.
After he lost, I literally said, man, poor Drew, man.
Yeah, it's like, listen, he's getting paid a ton of money, right? Like, I guess at the end of the day, he can't be mad, but like, I don't know. I feel like at this point in the game, he really does deserve a long run. And I'm getting tired of like every time there's like this lull where we have to shake things up, like who's getting the world heavyweight title? Oh, it's either going to be Drew or Jay. Obviously, if Roman's not going to hold it, Cody's not going to hold it, Gunther's not going to hold it, or Punk's not going to hold it, guess who it's going on? Fucking Drew or fucking Jay. And I don't like that. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, this match was good. It was a solid TV match.
Yeah.
Wasn't anything crazy.
I honestly expected more hodgepodge.
Exactly. Yeah, like literally you had the regular ref stuff.
The no counting
then,
out, which drives me up a fucking wall.
which they almost they're like teased it twice and then finally did it. I was like, just do it. Just fucking hit Charles. Knock him out.
Make him bump.
He's been
Get that paycheck.
He's been bumped dozens of times.
Yeah. No one.
Or if you're not gonna make him bump, make him run. Those are the two things he's good at.
Yeah.
I can't believe we got another one of those this year. Or was it last year?
Last year now, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to meet Charles Robinson at last year's WrestleMania.
Hell yeah. Shout out to
Lil Nate.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, ref's down. Here comes the hodgepodge. Like, even my girlfriend was like, here's the shenanigans. And I was like, yeah. And I was expecting like maybe Sami, maybe Fatu, maybe Aldis. You know, people thinking this is building to Drew versus Aldis. Definitely still can. Like, now Drew's going to be
now it's solidified to me that it is, right? Now that Drew is just out of the picture totally. There's no doubt in my mind, not all like both Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce are both going to wrestle at this year's WrestleMania. I feel that in my soul.
You don't think it's going to be Jacob versus Drew, though?
I don't know. I feel like it could be. Yeah, it could.
Because like without Sami involved, like I thought what was going to happen was Jacob was going to interfere. Then Sami was going to like stop him thinking he was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And then we were going to get Sami, Jacob, and then Drew Aldis, Cody, Randy. That's like throughout tonight. I was like, that's what feels like we're building.
Oh yeah. Yes. Sami, Jacob, Drew Aldis. Yes. Randy. Cody.
But now
that's what I was feeling too.
Now I feel like we're getting Drew, Jacob, which cool.
Great match. That's a fun match. I'm not mad at that. That'll be a banger sleeper match at Mania.
Yeah. And then hopefully it's like some sort of stipulation, not just like I want them to beat the shit out of each other.
They would have a fun ass dog collar match, but that's beside the point.
Has Jacob done one before?
I believe so. Jacob has either done a dog collar match, or I feel like he did a blindfolded match. I gotta look.
Yeah. So like, but literally all he did was take a chair. Like, it's just so like you had the only really the peak of this match was the near falls. Like Drew, at one point I thought Drew was winning it.
Yeah,
he didn't.
There was good falsies. I will admit there were good falsies in this match.
And then like I literally said no when Drew hit him with the Claymore once the ref was back. And then yeah, we get the kind of the Cody comeback. That doesn't do it. They traded finishers. Yeah, that was cool. It made me think back to the moment where Roman did the Crossroads at Mania, and he went, "That move sucks, trash move. Why would you ever use that?
It's awful."
Which Roman so good. And then yeah, freaking Drew goes and gets the chair, goes in the ring. Jacob barely grabs the chair. He almost missed the spot.
Yep.
He got. I think Drew literally put it like a little bit back more, like grab the fucking chair. And then he grabs it, and that was it. Like that was the shenanigans. Was basically a ref down, chair grab.
Right. Again, it doesn't push a fucking story. That's why I'm confused.
Like Drew's gonna be so mad because Jacob stole his chair.
Right.
Oh my God. He stole my chair. Poor Drew. The world's against Drew and his chairs.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was annoyed. I was like, what do you mean? Like, that's it? Like, and then Cody wins. I'm like, okay, Randy's maybe come out. Maybe we're going to get something.
So, like, I don't know. I feel like we're going to end up getting Drew versus Jacob at a random SmackDown leading up to Mania. I mean, it could be the Mania match. I still just feel like Aldis and Drew is the Mania match.
I guess we could like get Jacob Drew before and Aldis makes it like,
right.
You know, Drew's like, no, I'm not doing it. And then Aldis just like makes him.
Right.
And then maybe Drew tries to screw Jacob to win again.
Some bullshit. Maybe, Aldis comes out. You're whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I think what I imagine, right, is like you have some sort of fight going on where Drew's trying to be Drew and do his bullshit again, right? Mm-hmm. You have Aldis come out in a suit, gentlemen, and then you have him come out, and then there's a moment where like tension's building. Aldis starts to take the suit off, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like square up. and then people are like, "Oh shit!"
Right.
Or
I think I'd rather see Drew attack Aldis first.
Okay, like
I'd
a
rather
Rock
see
versus
that.
Cody beatdown kind of thing,
Right? Like I'd rather see him go after him, and then
like color him up.
yeah, and then maybe not color, but something, and then Aldis like gets up, makes a big deal about taking off the tie, makes a big deal about taking off the jacket, and then it's like, hey, by the way, he's a former NWA champion and he will kick the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? Like this is going to be a great match. Like, yeah, that's what I want. I really do.
Drew doesn't have a wife within the business because then we can get Mickie James back. But
oh god, I love Mickie James. She's just an amazing person, just amazing soul. Shout out to Mickie James.
But yeah, so that's what we have to look forward. Like, really, that's what we have to look forward to right now. It's just like they gotta have something more in this next few. I feel like these few weeks have to be bangers, and if not, this is gonna be a very melancholy podcast.
Oh, it's just gonna be a lot of me getting mad. That's what it's gonna be week after week.
The bonus is like you texted me the other day. It's like, hey, we're starting to the point where like we're about to renew the season, so we start out fresh, and all new things coming.
Well, yeah, because here's what's going to happen. Mania is going to happen, right? And then the Raw after Mania is going to happen. And then everyone's going to look at each other the week after that and is going to be like, yo, this sucks. Yo, it sucks again. They don't know what they're doing. Like, yeah, because they just got done with the biggest fucking booking they had all year. And like now they have to figure out where the fuck they're going.
Final quick random thought. You don't think it's going to be Royce Keys versus Brock? Powerhouse Hobbs? No. Okay.
I take Royce Keys versus Femi at Mania.
Yeah. That'd be a fun match. One other thing I forgot to mention that I think I saw on Twitter trending kind of too. Did you see the kind of missed spot something happened between Fraxium and Motor City? Like when he grabbed his foot to go on the ring and the ref counted him anyways, and then
I have to be honest, I did not pay much attention to the tag team turmoil.
Basically what happened was Nick Motor City was getting pinned, right? Axiom was in the ring. Okay. And then the other guy put his foot on the rope as the ref was counting. And then Nathan Frazier was late to throw his foot off into the ref counter anyway. So I think what was supposed to happen was Nathan Frazier was supposed to put his foot back down so the count could go through, but he was late to the spot. And so the foot was on the rope, but he still got counted out.
The foot was on the rope?
And he got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then later on, Gargano was like, you lost, or someone was like, you lost. And he was like, no, I put your foot on the rope. Like, you go watch the tape.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. It was on Twitter. It was like, what happened here? I was like, yeah, that was weird.
I don't know.
That's dumb. Anyways, overall grade for
overall grade to the show?
To show. We got to give the show a grade.
Hold on. C-.
Ooh. That's C+. Rough. I was going to get a C+.
We're always like a 0.5 away from each other. No, that would be yeah, 0.5 away from each other.
We are. Yeah. I think we gave Raw like a B+. I think I gave Raw like a B+.
Yeah.
This was it seemed like it had the chance to be a better show. Wasn't.
It really did. Like, and what made this still a C for me, like, here's the things that saved this, right? Randy promo to start off the show, started off beautifully hot. Son of Dr. Wagner Jr., amazing, great debut. Loved it. And then the moment that I lost everything about this show was after the women's tag team championship celebration. That's where I lost interest in the show. And you couldn't get me back. You really couldn't. It was like, obviously I sat in front of the television and I watched the entire time, but it was like, I just couldn't. It was just too much. And it was just too much tag team.
I was thinking about this. You don't think that by now we have some other way for heels who win a championship to get like into their next storyline, get some heat, than a fucking celebration?
Oh yeah. You're like, saying why did they do that here?
Heels win. There's going to be a celebration on the next show because ha.
I won. Yeah.
We won.
Right.
People come out to say, "No, you didn't."
Right.
we're gonna fight you.
Correct.
I'm
that's
over
what
it.
kind of happened here.
I'm
I'm
over
done
it.
with it. Yeah,
I
I
know.
don't need it.
I don't
need
need
it.
to just come out. Like, why do we need to announce a celebration, have this whole setup, and like just
Get
come
on with
out.
the next angle. But that's what I've been saying too when it comes to these open challenges with the title belts. Like, yeah, the Carmelo Hayes US title open challenge thing, it makes sense still because like it was a John Cena thing, and like the US titles always kind of had that behind it. But now it's like AJ Lee in the IC title. Oh, it's just open to whoever wants it. Well, who the fuck wants it? Tell me now who wants it. I want to know now. Like,
Yeah.
give me some sort of angle. Have someone get jumped in the back. Like, well, actually don't, because we've been actually falling back on that way too much too.
For real.
You know? I think they had Seth Rollins, I think, on Sports Center today, and they had a masked man come out behind the deal when he was live on there.
It was Teo.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, but people were laughing because he has tribal tattoos. Yeah. So they were like, he was getting flashbacks.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, I don't know. I need something. I need more meat on the bone. I'm not excited for Mania by any stretch of the imagination. Like,
Punk and Roman. That's it.
I have yet to look at my wife or any of my friends and be like, fuck, maybe I should get a last minute ticket. Like, I need to be in the building. There is nothing about this that has screamed that to me yet.
And especially if, like, I don't know if this is true or not. I guess like WWE's or whoever, TKO is like basically banning any bars of doing watch alongs because they want. Is that like legit?
No, yeah, that's legit. So if they're taking
BS,
away, they're blacking out the capability of bars and restaurants in I think it's a 50-mile radius of the stadium to be able to show it. So that's anyone with a commercial account. If you have obviously a standard account, they're not going to black it out for you. But they're trying to cut, because what happened was last year, so many people just flew into Vegas because they wanted to be involved in Mania week. Like, they wanted to be there for the whatever, but then they ultimately didn't go to Mania. They went to all these like
expensive as shit.
Yeah, they went to these pool parties. They went to whatever to watch as they should. But WWE was like, no, that's our money. What are you doing? Come back. And now they're ruining it for everybody. WWE wants to kill off, like, WWE wants to kill everything about the week of WrestleMania when it comes to outside people making money. And that's just it. Like, that's the nature of the game now. Like, it used to be you would go to a city where Mania was going to be, and you would be able to see indie shows all night long.
Yeah.
All night long. I've been to 2 a.m. wrestling shows that start at 2 a.m. during the week of WrestleMania in a city wherever WrestleMania is. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. But WWE wants to kill all of that.
Yeah. Like, I was thinking
TKO wants to kill all of that.
I was literally thinking of taking my brother to Vegas just to, like, not go to the show, but just like be around. Right.
Yeah. And they're going to make it impossible to do that.
Well, man. Well, I guess I'm coming to you then.
Yeah. Let's watch Mania.
All right. That's our graded for SmackDown this week. Let us know what your grade is in the comments. Let us know what you think of episode 3. We thank you all for being here. This is the go home spot on the go home show.
Yeah, it's the go home spot on the go home show. Get the fuck out of here.
See ya.
Okay, bye.